live at 10 with April Jones. The Ninja Turtles have, hey, how you doing? Jueves, December 11th, hashtag allegedly, 2025. Do you know where your fourth house is? Nah, it's another day in Europa/paradise. To God be the glory. We out here. I'll be your host, DeyZan Smith, aka mgthefuture, FKA D-Skills, social media internet veteran. How you guys doing today? I'll wait for a few people to join the live chat. Shout to you guys, shout to the replay gang out there. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, support. We want to figure something out one of these days. Shout to everyone who's coming in, dropping likes, I appreciate it. YouTube takes 2 to 5 minutes before it says, hey, you know this guy's live. Having a breakfast of champions, so don't mind me. Let me share this link with somebody real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Whoa, whoa, yeah. How you guys doing, man? How's your week been? Been following the political state of affairs of everyone's just making up stuff and none of it's sticking to the wall. Saw a video of your boy Trump that you voted for telling people there's no such thing as inflation, and I was like, I think people are kind of, slow behind the corner on a lot of things in this life, but not on the price of tea in China. I think everyone knows the price of tea in China. You have a whole country dedicated to the price of tea. You can't run that. You can't run that. They know the levies and the tariffs and the taxes ain't affecting the price of tea like people think. That is crazy. Can you imagine if they said that in 70, 75? Like, yo, nah, the Boston tea price ain't go up. The price has been all year, man. You guys out here getting money. You can afford a little shake. Like, what the hell going on out here, y'all? He said there ain't no such thing as inflation. He told you gonna believe me on your lying ass pockets. That's crazy, Richard Pryor. I don't know what's going on in this world, boy. I don't know what's going on in this world, boy. Shout out to Brother King Llewellyn. Refuse to lose gratitude, part 3. Come on, brother. Mr. Now's in the building. Italy's in the building. We got 9 people, 5 likes. We're missing 4 likes, but myocarditis is taking thumbs out one at a time. Hopefully you guys can fix that. I suggest a water fast. What a time to be alive, man. As soon as you get out of one frying pan, you get into another one. I tell you, life loves throwing you the haymakers of all haymakers, right? We out here, so we made it. And the moon out, so you know it's one of them days. Hold on. Where the moon at? Why is the moon out? Does anyone know? I don't think the moon's supposed to be out at 8 o'clock in the morning, but that's just me. That's just me. NASA lying to somebody. Shout out to the brother TBFB13. Salute to you and the tribe. We all in here. So these could just stay lit. It was out here at 7:30 a.m. right before I went to sleep. So the moon's in Italy and Las Vegas at the same time. Somebody lied, man. Even this don't make sense. You got a chemtrail right there, right? But you got a plane right here. I don't know, y'all can't see it. You see that plane with no chemtrail? Same height, no trail, so it's not air density, contrail, liquid vapor, whatever, because that's a craft. That may not be a regular craft, but it's a craft. And we just turn right here and we have chemtrails. We have a craft right there, nothing there. But we have a craft right there, you got chemtrails. So that means they are indeed sprayed. They are indeed sprayed. We saw 2 planes. Johnny had 2 planes. One with chemtrail canisters, one without. Same height. Tell him stop fucking playing. Crazy story. But yeah, we still out here, I guess. Shout out to PT Cruising, peace. Jagra, how you doing, Mike? It's a good day, isn't it? How am I doing? I don't know yet, man. My life just keeps spinning me on my head. So I'm trying to. I don't know. I don't know how I'm doing actually. I'm waiting for a different shoe to drop. I don't know. Hopefully. I don't know. Do we ever know? Or is life just one thing to another? I don't know. But they said what they said was that Neptune's and Pisces is almost over, starting today, yesterday, the last 12 hours. And then Neptune does some fancier shit in January. So we got about 40 days or less. 26, January 22nd, 6th, something wrong. And the 20th of January is supposed to go into Aries. And I was looking at that, what that meant for Sagittarius, because I'm a 4-time Sagittarius, so it's affecting me 4 times. And it's, the past years has been affecting my 4th house. And I was like, hasn't it? Hasn't it been affecting my 4th house? I'm pretty sure it's been affecting my 4th house. I felt like it affected my 4th house or your 4th house here. Home, stability, belonging, family, things like that. Oh yeah, Lord. That's definitely been the last decade and some change. Shit, they even had some change left over from whatever the fuck it was before that. So I definitely know that was right. Man, I'm just glad I got to the other side of some shit, for real. Baruch says, oh yeah, the moon looked like it was chilling the other day. Peace, everybody. Singh says, do you have a dream? Are you talking about like Martin Luther King, or are you talking about when I go to sleep? Shout out to Terran Art. Peace, man. I almost installed StarCraft 2 Sons of Liberty. But then I was like, my internet's fast enough, but it moves slow for certain things. And I don't think I want to play StarCraft slow. Because then you're just going to lose everything. I gotta wait for a Google Fiber timeline. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, will MG play ranked ladder matches on StarCraft 2 with Nappa? Peace. Oh, you drinking tea? It's cold and warm at the same time. You ever live like that? Singh says, do I have a dream? You didn't tell me about the dream, bro. What are you talking about? What kind of dream? What did I dream about last night? I saw somebody. I'm in a whole different dream state. I'm a whole different, literally, my dream state is like, they moved to a different country or something. I don't know where I'm at in my dreams no more. It's pretty consistent all year until the last 3 weeks. Now I'm somewhere else. I'll report back. My sister's lining up in real life. Shouts to brother JPX 009 LTE. We out here, man. But yeah, how y'all been doing? Forget what I'm talking about. I ain't got no more of that Trump thing and Christmas. Let's give it some time. I know JP Morgan doing something slimy with Singapore and something's happening. Something's happening to the money system. They ain't telling nobody just yet. Especially if your president saying there's no inflation. I don't even know who writing those speeches no more, dog. He could have said there's no Bubba. He could have said he don't know what Mark. He could have said he don't know what Mark talking about. Someone would have believed him. But his whole crowd was just silent. He said there was no inflation, and like none of the MAGA people were yelling because they forgot they got to buy food after this damn rally's over. They gotta get that gas as soon as that rally is over. That's the first time in a long time I saw gas with a 3. The first time in a long time I seen gas with a 3, man. That oil tanker they took, boy, look, the prices changed real fast at Go Shell. I know that's right. But they got that oil tanker out there, boy. You know what happened to that oil tanker? We seized the oil tanker. Can you imagine? Rob and Harry to pay Paul to put gas in Brian's ride. That's crazy. As soon as China sent a $1 billion rig out there. You haven't seen that on CNN or Fox News yet, have you? Someone's gotta watch China. Y'all watch China for me. I can't keep up. one Tartarian empire at a time. What? China, China moved $1 billion. You understand? You heard what the word I said? I said billion. China moved $1 billion oil rig to Venezuela last week. I don't know. I don't think you even understand what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me break it down for you. You know, like when you play Metal Gear Solid Sons of Liberty, the second one, and you're on an oil rig with Raiden? China moved one of those across the Pacific Ocean. We got satellites, we got bombers, we got everything, but they say the Pacific Ocean ain't got whatever the fuck. Whatever, cap. But China just floated $1 billion to Venezuela. As soon as Trump thought it was about to go one way with the sanctions on oil and whatever, they've been arresting these people since early 2000s. China was like, oh, don't worry about it. We'll package this oil and sell it that way. So that's going to change the dollar value really quick now. Because now they absolutely, positively do not require you for any gold oil. And they are. For 20 years, I think it was a 20-360 deal that Maduro signed, whether he's the president or not. China out there. So Panama Canal, they got a lot of invested in, kicked out BlackRock. Venezuela oil, ocean. It's the one that's in the ocean, obviously. Metal Gear Solid. And it was set up already, too. That's the coolest shit about it. It's the oil fields that the United States shut down 20 years ago. Venezuela sanctions, they couldn't afford to keep it upgraded. So China was like, shit, that's all you need? You need an oil rig, a modern oil rig? We got you. We'll float it over the Pacific Ocean. I want to know how long that shit took. That should be a Netflix documentary. Because you're telling me no United States submarines, no Navy, no Coast Guard, nobody just said, fuck it. It's $1 billion just floating on, and that's maritime law, by the way, if you're wondering. But anyway, yeah, so that's going to reshape the South American, Central American pipeline of things, prices and everything. Because if China's pumping out oil in South America, it's going to be in yuans or bricks or something. Their competition with Swift banking. No inflation. Shit. We ain't seen nothing yet. We might legit need to buy a whole bunch of Monopoly boards and just use Monopoly money for local transactions. You might actually need Monopoly money for local transactions. Because what's the difference going to be? I don't know. They're giving out fake silver coins these days. This is a sick. It's, for the rich people, it's a sick game right now, boy. Plus real estate, plus car loans, plus bankruptcies, plus shipping costs. Oh my God. No inflation. What? I don't even think inflation is the worst stat line of this year. Cause like, it's one thing to like lie about inflation, but it's like, well, fuck the inflation. What about all these people who can't get a job, period? You skipping steps here. You got suicides going up. You got virginity going up. You ain't got enough people being born. Like, all the metrics on paper are backwards. Inflation is the only thing that's not a mystery to people. Everybody know everything costs more. What are they talking about? This is a 99-cent Arizona that costs almost $1.50. I know the devil a liar. I just thought the devil would be better at lying. The devil's not that good at lying. Is it because ChatGPT or something? We're so used to the devil lying to us? I don't know what's going on. But thank God that people are waking up to the fact that your politicians lie. Mr. Now says, dream show in the same place, but with swapped out electronics. How did Trump get an award by FIFA? He must have invested. Laughing my ass off. You know he's scoring 8 balls. That's crazy. It's one big Nepo baby club, and we ain't it. Oh, shout out to Carlin. Aru on the track. Laughing my ass off at Terran Art. Terran Art says, China has a new large drone that's described as a flying carrier. It's a drone carrying smaller drones. The carrier has a rock. Come on, you know they play StarCraft, man. We was waiting. We know everybody who dreams of a cool thing for a video game ends up pulling it from the astral in the future somehow. Them carriers are real. And China got a drone carrier. You know, game over. Don't let them get 8 of them. Don't let China get 8 carriers before 15 minutes. Don't let them do it. You ain't gonna win that game. You ain't gonna like. You maybe because they move pretty slow. But generally, your ass is grass. Four people play Star. That shit dead, man. Shit's pissing me off. Out of all the games, all the retro games they want to play, they don't want to play that one. They remastered it. Nobody played it though. These are like 12 Koreans. Composure Sim, how you doing? Baruch says, oh, that's why Ronaldo went out to Saudi Arabia. I'm not familiar with the game here. But I know, I've seen Ronaldo. He doesn't trust 5G. He doesn't sleep with his phone in his room. Got a lot of money for kicking balls, pause. Yeah, we'll let the adults figure it out, I guess. If we can live, manage not to starve to death, we'll be all right. Since everything is unaffordable, that housing market crazy, boy. This is the longest bubble that's never popped. That's like a bubble in the dish soap. Just won't pop. It's just here all night. That is crazy. I want to know what kind of magic tricks they really working. Pause at Wall Street, because on everybody's ledger, everything should be crashed, popped, bubbled, and it's still holding on, man. That money counter going burr. Jerome Powell, and that was the funniest thing, because as soon as Trump said there was no such thing, Jerome Powell was like, yeah, their board member was like, yeah, inflation's too high. So the president saying there is no inflation, and the Federal Reserve, ran by Zionist private corporation, says it's too high. Who are we supposed to believe? If the president of the United States don't know about inflation, then you don't have a president of the United States, because the United States only manages money. You know, originally, I don't know what's going on now, but if the United States and the Federal Reserve had two different opinions, then we need to talk to somebody from the Treasury. We need a middleman, because I can't trust either one of them, I guess. But they're saying the opposite shit. Law of polarity. Public-facing CEO says nothing. The guy who's responsible for your Fed rates says it's too high. And somewhere in the middle, Fox News, CNN, and everybody else is making up shit until this merger goes through. I understand everything. Math and science, I get it. You get the Serato slab yet? I don't know what that got to do with anything on the price of milk on a cow, but I've never even heard of Serato slab. Bets on Portugal. I'm still mad I didn't bet on the last one. Oh, you putting bets on the World Cups, man? Yeah, gambling is America's #1 pastime. Well, very novel for me to say right here in Las Vegas, but gambling seems to be the only dream left. It's not good enough to be an artist or a rapper or artist or someone cool or influential. You gotta catch these parlays. I understand everything. Slab is a new controller for Serato Studio. Oh no, I ain't got no money for no new controller. It's 2025, baby. They can keep it. No. They sell it on Temu. They give it away from Temu for free.
Did you stop by? Did you check whatever?
You gotta spin that little thing and get 4,000% off. You send me the Temu link. I got you. Composure Slim says 329. That ain't for me. That ain't for me, not yet. Nah. I got some other shit I gotta take care of way before I even worry about those things. I don't even know what music to make, let alone Serato some music. Ain't no good music come out in a damn decade. I don't even know. It would have to be a fucking nostalgia party. We had to start with Ludacris and Nelly and then work our way up to the club anthems Jay-Z made. Like, if I Serato the damn thing, it'd be from 20 years ago. quite literally 20 to 30 years ago. I had to go from 2005 to 1995 if I want to have fun at one of those things. Right after 2010, everyone that tried to do music got fucking murdered. Triple X out of here for no good damn reason. You got fucking Pop Smoke out of here, and his shit was going crazy for like 2 seconds. Then you had Juice WRLD for the kids. Who else they took out of here for no damn reason? So many of them, so many young brothers that there would be music coming out if they were alive. If Drake didn't pull the Diddy, the Canadian Diddy Spirit Destiny swapping campaign, it would be here, I think. I'm pretty sure of it. Because I think that's the only thing all of them had in common. They had attention, man, to these Khazarian type boy. Especially in industries with a lot of money. They end up having weird NDAs and secret ritual sacrifices. I've noticed is a common theme for my whole life. Zoe Mello, how are you doing, Zoe? Nah, it was too obvious last time. I just watched from sound. I'm a pass. Serato Studio make my ADHD cut up. That's crazy. Argentina all over the news at the same time happening because they won with Messi. Eamon Ross says the Dominican Republic has allowed the U.S. access to their military bases. Kara Johnson, how you doing? What's up with all these fake white girl accounts? Eamon Ra, oh yeah, they're going to war in the Pacific, in the Gulf. They just proved, well, we know they're going to war because they ain't got no money. So they're going to have to steal it. Or leverage. They're stealing leverage, here we go. But the United States, that no money for food stamps and no money for niggas and no money for reparations, just approved $900 billion for the military. Mind you, it's $900 billion it does not have. Oh shit. Oh shit, that's that Manny Fresh and T.I. I remember I said 20 years ago? Big things popping, little things stopping. I know that beat. That's when Manny Fresh couldn't work with Cash Money no more. He done brought out, he stopped using A sounds and went to fucking Logic. That was a shitty time period. But T.I. was doing it. But yeah, I'm not surprised. Dominican Republic, Trinidad and Tobago, Arawak and Taino, something like that. $900 billion for the military next year. Yeah, that's they don't need a ROI on that one. But their opponent, they couldn't beat Venezuela though. That's the saddest thing about it. You got $1 trillion and you can't beat Venezuela. Woo! The United States doesn't win wars. I don't think the United States has ever won a war, actually. Has it? Has the United States ever won a war? Because every time the United States is in a war, someone loses something, yet somehow something wins. And I think the only thing that won anything is the central bank of Jewish Zionist people who are not in the Bible. And that happened because people don't know how to fucking read. And I get it, this ain't their language. But yeah, the United States doesn't win wars. It picks on weak people to steal their resources. So like if you turn the United States military, executive branch, whatever it is, as a person, and you grew up in the hood with that person, you're like, oh, the United States is a bitch ass nigga. That's all. The United States is as gay as its founders. It really is. The United States is gay. It's a bunch of bitch ass niggas running everything. For a woman, for a black woman on top of that. If you know this history. So I'm pretty sure she's dead by now. I don't know who her kids or her family or her trusted eunuchs and mamelukes are, but they're not the brightest. Since everyone got the internet and got a little bit smarter than them by reading just 2 more pages. So yeah. And people ain't distracted. How can you be distracted? You can't afford distractions. So the more that more people rise up in their consciousness and awareness of corruption, the more apparent corruption becomes. And then that corruption turns into a cancer. And then all of their plans that were secret don't work because now everyone's focused on it. Split electron theory. So I can't help but believe if we took that same $1 trillion and spent it on the United States, just one of the trillion, because you know they're gonna give Israel the rest of the trillions. But if they just spent one of the trillions on 50 of the metropolises and their counties, I feel like we could do it, man. But as long as they want to sell fake food, Jewish media, homosexual agendas, it's almost like the United States is acting like it wants to fight to grow, but it's really fighting to destroy itself, if that makes sense. Like an inverted equation. The more it pushes a block one way, the change. The United States is not good at war. We are, though. It's not our turn this time, though. You know, we gotta wait maybe another 200, 400 years. We'll be back. We reincarnated now, I guess, to set the groundwork for the next time when we get here. You only dead for a little while. Hey. Peace to Jonathan Lee. Mr. Now says he's accelerating at the speed of radio. That Machado chick has Venezuela like she was fleeing for her life. I don't know who she is. That's funny. Let them flee. They better flee. They got the CIA out there, boy. They be stopping all kind of false flag attacks in Venezuela, boy. All kind of explosions going off, boy. But that's the only thing they can do. The military can't get to Venezuela. Our military know that too. Because all $1 trillion is going to go back to all those warships they're going to lose. They keep fucking around. They don't want their oil. They want whatever they're guarding from Mama Inga's land under it. Same thing we saw in Iraq. They had the army stationed at Saddam Hussein's museum. But his museum was built on a temple, and they were able to excavate, you know, the mud flood, basically. They were able to dig, and they built a state museum there. And the minute that museum was finished, that's when the United States went into Saddam Hussein. So Venezuela's been doing the same thing. Remember, the German Nazis have not found none of the Jews, my ancestors' things. No one has it. And I don't know, like, if they know that they're sky people, right? So, like, if you understand the thing that Hitler and them wanted is God tier. Whatever that means to humans. It's a tier of technology and awareness from something not from here. Given to the ancestors, right? As rulers, if you will. And all the ley lines and all the underground tunnels and all the resources that they can't use yet because it's not in their science. Custodianship. Well, when the world went left, I guess, for the last 400 years of wars, different factions of people, whether it's Masons, Jesuits, whoever, and all the other smaller factions you probably won't hear about because they don't have good marketing. They're looking for these artifacts. Amnesia, they have lost that one.